35 years, Somaliland carried the burden of non-recognition. Yet despite diplomatic isolation, it rebuilt after war, established institutions, held elections, maintained peace, and preserved its most valuable achievement, national unity. Today, Somaliland has entered a new diplomatic chapter. President Abdirahman Mohamed Abdullahi Iro's visit to Israel, meetings with senior Israeli leaders, the opening of Somaliland's embassy in Jerusalem, and the Friends of Zion Award have brought unprecedented international attention. Supporters view these developments as opportunities for investment, technology, agriculture, water management, education, health, security, and stronger international engagement. Critics have raised political, religious, and strategic concerns. Such concerns are legitimate. Citizens have every right to question government decisions, demand transparency, and debate whether foreign policy choices serve the national interest. But Somaliland must protect an important distinction. Criticism is not incitement, debate is not hatred, and defending religious values must never become a justification for attacking fellow citizens. The danger is not discussion about Israel. The danger is allowing propaganda to transform that discussion into a national crisis. Somalilanders must reject attempts to portray supporters of diplomacy as enemies of Islam, to present an embassy as a change of faith, or to equate political disagreement with betrayal. Somaliland's recovery after 1991 was built through reconciliation, dialogue, and collective commitment to peace. That lesson remains relevant today. The debate over Israel is also a test of Somaliland's political maturity. Can Somaliland discuss sensitive international issues without turning on itself? Can it defend Islam while rejecting hatred? Can it protect free expression while refusing violence and disorder? The phrase Somaliland is the Israel of Africa, used during the Friends of Zion ceremony, should be understood as an analogy about resilience, self-reliance, and survival under pressure. It does not change Somaliland's identity, faith, or culture. Somaliland remains a Muslim society with its own history, traditions, and aspirations. Diplomacy is not conversion. An embassy is not surrender. Cooperation is not betrayal. The real question is whether diplomatic relationships advance Somaliland's interests: investment, education, agriculture, water security, technology, healthcare, maritime security, and greater international standing. These questions deserve informed debate in parliament, the media, academia, civil society, and among citizens. They should be answered with facts, not conspiracy theories, collective hatred, or calls for unrest. For decades, Somaliland's vulnerability stemmed from isolation. New diplomatic openings do not solve every problem, but they create opportunities, partnerships, and greater visibility. As Somaliland gains diplomatic ground, opponents may attempt to create internal instability through rumors, misinformation, and emotional manipulation. The response should be constitutional and democratic. The government should protect peaceful criticism while rejecting threats, violence, and hate speech. It should communicate clearly about major agreements and ensure parliamentary oversight. Religious leaders, elders, academics, women's groups, youth leaders, and civil society should reaffirm that disagreement must remain peaceful and that Somaliland's unity is more important than imported propaganda. Somaliland has a historic opportunity to transform diplomatic attention into practical gains, but none of those gains will matter if national cohesion is lost. Unity does not mean the absence of disagreement. It means the ability to disagree without destroying the country, to defend faith without spreading hatred, and to protect freedom while rejecting violence. Somaliland's future will not be secured by slogans or propaganda. It will be secured by constitutional order, informed debate, national discipline, and the determination of Somalilanders to preserve the peace they have built. The choice is clear: dialogue over disorder, facts over propaganda, unity over division, and a future built on dignity, peace, sovereignty, and opportunity for all Somalilanders.
Kugabada Islam kiyo hasidnimada gunka